Back with you live here in Dahlonega Bobstein Stadium, Lynn Cottrell Park, the third and final game of this Peach Belt Series between North Georgia and Georgia College here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Walker McCrary, NSN crew, all on hand for this one as we give you the defensive alignment for the Nighthawks. Reese Barreau, Taylor, and Conway across the outfield. Hardigree, Frost, and Arnold around the horn, third to first. Garrett Hollenbeck behind the plate for Jay Penley, who gets the nod for the Nighthawks, the 6'2 senior from Buford, a transfer from Gordon State. 3-1 in 7 starts. 6.27 ERA. Batters are 305 against him, 21 strikeouts to 15 walks. Lineup for Georgia College didn't change a lot. Holloway, Grazzini, Hill, Brown, Moore, Julian, with Bellflower, Sapp, and Arenzo rounding things out. North Georgia looking for the sweep. Won the first 2 games, 5-2 yesterday, and 11-10 in the second game of the Twin Bill. Jay finishes his warm-up tosses, and Austin Holloway will step in.
First up the bat for the Bobcats, number 7, Austin Holloway.
Ready to get going? At 4:44, Penley delivers ball 1 low. And we're off. Scheduled for 7 innings. The 1-0 misses outside, 2-0. Now it's 3-0. Penley working from the stretch as he always does, the 3-0. Missed inside, a 4-pitch walk to lead things off. Brings up Paul Grazzini.
Now batting number 2, Paul Grazzini.
First pitch, in for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Outside as pulls back the pit, or the bunt, does Grazzini, 1-1. Bunted high in the air, and it'll get into the grandstands. Actually hits off the front of the press box. Got to reach out the window and make a play, guys. Reach out, make the play. Not dedicated enough if you're not willing to make a catch. One ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Chopped back up the middle. Riley's only going to have one play to first, and it's in time. Holloway moves up to second for Cam Hill.
Number 12, Cameron Hill.
Nighthawk softball team down 2-0 to Young Harris, bottom of the fourth. Couple on, though, for the Nighthawks in the frame. 2 outs for Matty Perry down there. First pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Pickoff move back to Frost. He missed the tag. He was running away from second base when he caught the ball as he'd overran it. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Just missed. 2-1. Ball low, 3-1. And ball 4. So Hill draws a walk, 2 aboard for Casey Brown. And Tom Cantrell wants to go out to have a word with Penley. So a leadoff walk, followed by a ground out and another walk. Cantrell's meeting done quickly. That'll bring up KC Brown.
Now batting number 10, Kevin Brown.
First pitch, swung on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1, swung on and missed. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, swung on and missed. 3 pitches, 3 swings, 3 misses. 2 away now for Balin Moore.
Number 24, Balin Moore.
Nighthawks will be at home on Tuesday. Take on Anderson in midweek action. We'll have it for you here on NSN. First pitch to Moore, ball low, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. The pitch inside. 2-0. Outside, 3-0, but a pickoff. 2-3 as Jake Arnold gets the tag, and the inning comes to a close. Through a half inning, Bobcats 0, Nighthawks coming to bat here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad cause you're on your own? I can't find a little help from my friends, so I'm gonna try a little help from my friends.
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we're not going to leave anything on our plates because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there, and they never tasted this good.
Georgia College's lineup looks like this. Julian is out at left, Hill and Grazzini in center and right. Sapper, Renzo, Brown, and Bellflower around the horn. Holloway behind the plate for Brennan Crooms. Crooms, a redshirt junior from Metter.
Nighthawks, number 22, Cruz Taylor.
Crooms 2-2 on the year, 7 appearances, 5 of which were starts. 3.21 ERA. 28 innings of work, 12 runs off 29 hits, batters 269 against. First pitch from Crooms. Nearly hits Cruz as it gets to the backstop, ball 1. One-0 count. The wind and the pitch. Misses outside, 2-0. It's in for a strike, 2-1. Fouled away. 2-2 the count. Back to Crooms. He makes a stab at it and makes the play. Over to first for out number 1, and that brings up Tim Conway.
Now batting, number 5, Tim Conway.
First pitch to Conway is in for a strike, 0-1. Grounded back toward the middle. Brown backhand, long throw over is not in time. It'll be an infield hit. Good effort by Brown, but had to throw off the back foot as Levensteins will now step in.
Levensteins.
First pitch to Levensteins is a ball. 1-0. Chop to the right side. First baseman Bellflower Fields throws to first for one. Over to the pitcher is not in time. So 2 are going to be away. Conway is out, and now the umpire will come over to talk to Coach Belcher as Garrett Hollenbeck sets the stand in. And now everybody will be called together. So we wait on the decision from the umpires. To determine if it's a double play or if Hollenbeck comes up here in the first. Oh, and they're going to call him out. So the double play will end the inning. We'll head to the second. No score here in Dahlonega on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself. The rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
To the second inning we go. No score between the Nighthawks and the Bobcats. Balin Moore will lead things off for the Bobcats here in the second.
Now batting number 24, Balin Moore.
First pitch is fouled away, 0-1. Ball and a strike. Pitch is fouled away, 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Swung on and missed. Penley's second strikeout of the day. That brings up David Julian.
Now batting for the Bobcats, number 29, David Julian.
324 on the year is Julian. Bunted in front of the plate. Penley fields, throws over to Arnold. Not in time. Be an infield hit.
Number 22, Brandon Bellflower.
That brings up Bellflower. First pitch from Penley's in for a strike, 0-1. Penley pickoff move. Arnold keeps it in front. The 0-1. Outside corner, strike two. Time called in the box by Bellflower. Back safely is Julian. It's fouled away. Still 0-2. Nighthawk softball trailing 3-2 now as Madison Simmons, the bases clearing double. Haley Cummings up to bat. Nobody out in the bottom of the fifth. North Georgia trailed 3-0 prior to the double. Penley steps off and resets. The 0-2. Chopped foul. Outside. Thought Julian might have been stealing on the play, so they called a pitch out. One and two. Ball two. The 2-2 pitch from Pinley to Bellflower. Runner moving. And there's a ball inside and in the dirt, so Julian will steal second, and it'll be a full count on Bellflower. Payoff pitch is ball four. So Bellflower reaches on a walk. Brings up Palmer Sapp.
Palmer Sapp.
First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Penley checking on Julian. Down the left field line of Reesboro giving chase. If it's fair, it's gone. But it's foul. To second. Frost to Riley for one. That time the law firm goes 4-6-3 to end the inning. Connor to Riley to Arnold in time, and the side retired. We head to the bottom of the second. Still scoreless here in Dahlonega on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Man, it's Fox 2-3 out. Mark him with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Garrett Hollenbeck will stand in. First pitch is in for a strike. 0-1 to Hollenbeck. Nighthawk softball's loaded the bases in the 5th. 1-1 now on Hollenbeck. Two and one now the count. The 2-1. Garrett fouls it away, 2-2. Tomorrow we've got softball action here on the Nighthawk Sports Network as North Georgia and Young Harris wrap up the 3-game set with a noon first pitch down at the Hill. I have every pitch of it for you right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Grounded foul. Two and two. Hollenbeck swings and misses at the off speed. Brings up Riley Frost.
Number 7, Riley Frost.
First pitch to Riley is a ball low. 1-0. Chopped foul. Ball and a strike. Full sprint out of the dugout for Reed Howard to chase after that foul ball. The 1-1. Checked swing, did not go around. 2-1. The 2-1. Ripped into right. Going to get down in front of Grazzini for a base hit.
Number 15, Jake Arnold.
That'll bring up Jake Arnold. Jake. Going to try and get something going here in the second for North Georgia. It's the first time this weekend that neither team has scored in the first inning. North Georgia scored 4 in the first yesterday, 1 in the first earlier today. Georgia College had the first run of the game in last night's matchup in the first inning. The 1-0 in for a strike, 1-1. That's in for a strike as well. 1-2. Chopped in front of the plate. Fair ball. Arnold's thrown out at first, 2-3, but it moves Frost up to second. That brings up Jorge Arispero.
Number 14, Jorge Arispero.
So 2 away for Arispero. First is low and away, ball 1. Breaking ball, missed low. 2-0. Out of the stretch. Crooms deals. Down the middle. Fouled down the third base line. Two and two. Swung on and missed. Arispero down on strikes, and that ends the inning. We head to the third. Still scoreless here in the final game of the series on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
Meet Jessica Moore. Jessica was born to care. She always had your back. Like the time she spotted the neighbor kid, an approaching car, a puddle, and knew there was going to be a situation.
That's my best friend. She don't need no lift, drive her own car.
Miss Hogan's class? Yeah, it's Atlantis. Nice. I don't think they had camels in Atlantis.
Really? Today, she's a teammate at Truist, the bank that starts with care. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank.
Lorenzo will lead things off for the Bobcats here in the third. Still scoreless. Penley back out to work. First pitch. Missed a little bit low. Ball 1. One 0, misses low as well. 2-0. Nighthawk softball now up 6-3. Still in the bottom of the fifth. Good inning for Mike Davenport's team. Ball low, 3-0. The 3-0. I found the outside corner, 3-1. That's in for a strike as well. 3-2. Payoff pitch to the right side. Arnold bobbles, flips to Penley. Got him by a half step. Penley makes a great play to get the out. One away now for Austin Holloway.
Now batting number 7, Austin Holloway.
Holloway walked his first time up. In the air to right field. Conway makes the catch. 2 now away for Paul Grazzini.
Number 2, Paul Grazzini.
Grazzini grounded out his first time up. First pitch, missed the inside corner, ball 1. Pitch fouled off of the foot of Grazzini. 1-1. The 1-1. Missed away. Two and 1 the count. That's in for a strike. 2-2. Fouled away. Two balls, 2 strikes. Still 2-2. The 2-2. Dropped foul again. Penley sets and delivers. Ripped down the right field line. That's foul. Another foul ball to the first base side. Great at bat here for Grazzini. This will be pitch number 10 of the at-bat. Shot out to center field. Cruz drifting back to his left will make the catch over the shoulder for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bobcats in the third. We head to the bottom half of the third. Still scoreless on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad cause you're on your own? I can't find a little help from my friends. So I'm gonna try a little help from my friends.
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we're not going to leave anything on our plates because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there, and they never tasted this good.
Connor Frost, Will Hardigree, and Cruz Taylor due up for North Georgia here in the third. No score in this series finale between the Bobcats and the Nighthawks. Nighthawks have already claimed the series, just looking to pull out the brooms. First pitch strike from Crooms to Frost. Crooms has been very efficient. That's in for a strike, 0-2. That was just his 30th pitch of the day. 20 pitches that he has thrown have crossed through the strike zone. The 0-2 inside. Connor down the right field line is foul. About a foot to the left, and Connor might be running for third. Instead, he makes a U-turn and comes back to the plate. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Missed low and away. 2-2. Fouled away. Still 2-2. Full count. To first, Bellflower Fields. He'll take it himself for the first out. Brings up Will Hardigree.
Now batting, number 17, Will Hardigree.
First pitch to Hardigree, chop back up the middle. The shortstopper Renzo scoops, throws in time for out number 2, bringing up Cruz Taylor.
Back up to bat, number 22, Cruz Taylor.
Cruz grounded out his first time up. First pitch in for a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Low. Ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Ball was dropped. So it'll have to be thrown down to first from Holloway, and he does so. Retiring the side. 3 up, 3 down go the Nighthawks in the third. We head to the fourth, still looking for our first run here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself. The rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
Heart of the lineup due up for the Bobcats here in the fourth. Hill, Brown, Moore due up in the frame. Penley, first pitch a little low. Want to know the count. That missed as well, 2-0. Penley getting ready to throw his 55th pitch of the day. Does so and misses inside. That's in for a strike, 3-1. The 3-1. Down the middle, count runs full. Full count to Hill. Shot out to left center field. Back goes a Reespero to the warning track. Stops right there and makes the play.
Now batting number 10, Kevin Brown.
Brings up KC Brown. Ripped into center field for a base hit. Brings up Balin Moore.
Number 24, Balin Moore.
Balin stands in, struck out his first time to the plate. Time called as the wind really picked up there. Whistled through the grandstands. That's in for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Missed low. Ball and a strike. One ball, one strike. Missed. 2-1. Wind really whipping here in Dahlonega. You look up the hill at the UNG soccer field, the flags are taut into center. Get down in front of Cruz for a base hit. He turns the hips and fires back in to hold Brown at second. And that brings up David Julian. And Tom Cantrell out to the mound. I don't know that this is a call to the bullpen. I think this is just all right, let's settle things down. Everything's good. They're just hitting some good pitches. And that's exactly what it is. So Julian will step in. He singled his first time up. Penley in the stretch. Delivers, and first pitch is fouled away. 0-1. The 0-1. Bounces to Holland back. He keeps it in front. Ball and a strike. Heavy winds. Time is called. People's hats are flying over the dugout. Boxes blowing around. The gate blew open. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away by Julian. Blew the hats off of some of the Georgia College players. Unbelievable how fast this wind blowing today on an otherwise perfect day. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Good pitch there from Penley. Brings up Brandon Bellflower.
Number 22, Brandon Bellflower.
Bellflower walked his first time up. First pitch fouled away, 0-1. Outside. Time called. One and one the count. That's in for a strike. 1-2. Mentioned earlier, North Georgia back at home on Tuesday to take on Anderson in midweek action. Georgia College will be at home on Wednesday to take on 13th ranked Newberry in midweek action. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Bellflower down on strikes. Inning comes to a close. Penley now with 4 punch-outs on the day. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Tied at 0 on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Man, it's Fox 2-3 out. Mark them with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness. of service. The path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks desk with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Back with you here in Dahlonega. A walk-off three-run homer for Mallory Parker to end the second game of a doubleheader. 12-3 run rule for the Nighthawks as Mike Davenport's team finishes off the sweep down there. Now it's time for the baseball team to find a way to score a run and finish off a nice 4-0 day for North Georgia Athletics. So here's Tim Conway to lead things off. He singled his first time up. He's got one of the two hits for the Nighthawks today. Kroom's still on the mound for the Bobcats. First pitch is outside, ball one. Conway high in the air to center field, drifting back is Hill. He'll make the catch for out number one. Brings up Nick Levensteins.
Batting number 21, Nick Levensteins.
So let's see what Levensteins can do. Ball one. 1-0. That's in for a strike. A ball and a strike to Levensteins. Two and one now the count to the Arvada native. Three and one now the count. Fouled away. Count runs full. Payoff pitch coming to Levensteins. Smashes one to deep center field. Hill's got a bead on it, though, just shy of the warning track for out number two. Brings up Hollenbeck.
Number 34, Garrett Hollenbeck.
Hollenbeck just had his 8-game hitting streak come to a close earlier this week against Montevallo. First pitch, a ball, 1-0. Hollenbeck over the second baseman's head into right field for the base hit. So a 2-out single for Hollenbeck, third hit of the game for the Nighthawks, and that brings up Riley Frost. Frost, 1 for 1 on the day. As North Georgia trying to be the first to the scoreboard here in this 7-inning game. Kroom sets in the stretch and delivers right down Main Street for a strike. No balls and a strike. The pitch to Riley is in the dirt, 1-1. One ball, one strike. The wind and the pitch, chopped foul. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. High in the air, shallow right center field. Hill comes in, but Grazzini going to be the one to catch it. And in the inning, we're through 4 complete. It's Georgia College 0, North Georgia 0 on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
Meet Jessica Moore. Jessica was born to care. She always had your back. Like the time she spotted the neighbor kid, an approaching car, a puddle, and knew there was going to be a situation.
That's my best friend. She don't need no lift, drive her own car.
Miss Hogan's class?
Yeah, it's Atlantis.
Nice. I don't think they had camels in Atlantis.
Really? Today, she's a teammate at Truist, the bank that starts with care. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank.
Fifth inning we go. Jay Penley on the mound. Palmer Sapp to stand in. First pitch outside, ball 1. In the air right side, well foul. One and one. Grounded to third. Hardegree Fields goes over to first in time.
Now batting number 18, Jerry Orenzo.
That'll bring up Orenzo to the plate. Popped up. Right side foul. Nothing in one. Missed high. Ball and a strike. Checked swing. 2-1. That's in for a strike, 2-2. Popped up right side. Connor Frost trying to get under it and does so. 2 away now for Austin Holloway.
Number 7, Austin Holloway.
Walked and flown out in this game. Penley about to throw pitch number 82. In a scoreless game. He's worked out of a couple of pretty good jams. Nighthawks have not gotten a lot going on the offensive end yet in this one. Into right field. Conway slides and makes the catch for the third out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Scoreless in Dahlonega on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad cause you're on your own? I can't find a little help from my friends, so I'm gonna try a little help from my friends.
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we're not going to leave anything on our plates because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there, and they never tasted this good.
Arnold, Arisboro, Connor Frost due up here in the bottom of the fifth as North Georgia and Georgia College in the middle of a scoreless pitchers duel. Penley and Crooms doing work on the bumps for their respective teams. So here comes Jake Arnold.
Back up to bat for our Nighthawks, number 15, Jake Arnold.
Arnold grounded out his first time up, as Crooms has been very good for Georgia College, keeping this Nighthawk offense at bay. The wind and the pitch. Arnold off the end of the bat to third. Sapp, long throw is in time for out number 1. It brings up Jorge Arispero.
Now batting, number 14, Jorge Arispero.
Arispero 0 for 1. He struck out his only time to the plate. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is outside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Low 3-0. Three balls and no strikes to Jorge Arispero. The delivery is right down the middle, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Misses low, ball 4, and Arispero on base with a 1-out walk. That'll bring Connor Frost to the plate, a lefty up and moving for Georgia College in the dugout, or in the bullpen, excuse me. Not sure who it is. Looks like it might be maybe 37 Mativier. Hard to tell from this distance. A number on the back of the jersey. The 0-1 to Connor Frost. Missed inside. Crooms wanted it, didn't get it, 1-1. A ball and a strike. Arispero leads off first and now dives back in safely. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chopped back up the middle. Crooms, 1 play is to first as Arispero was off with the pitch. That'll bring up Will Hardigree with a runner on second.
Number 17, Will Hardigree.
Hardigree. First pitch he sees is low and away, ball 1. One. Doesn't get far away from Holloway, at least not far enough for Arispero to run. It's 2-0. Josh Patterson walking out to the bullpen. 2-0 count. fouled off, and we'll check on Holloway. Looks to be okay. Hit right on the inside of the knees, telling Will. Two and one the count. Missed inside, 3-1. Cruz Taylor waits on deck. Swung on and missed, off speed. Count runs full. Three-two count. Payoff pitch. Missed inside, and Hardigree gets 2-1 in front of Cruz Taylor.
Back up to bat, number 22, Cruz Taylor.
And now it looks like Coach Belcher going to come out. Question is it a pitching change or just a cordial visit? And it will be to the bullpen. Croom's day done. We take a commercial break and introduce you to the new Bobcat pitcher after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself. The rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
Georgia College heading to the bullpen. They go for Luke Scudolari, the redshirt junior lefty, 6'2", 195 from Roswell. Scudolari 2-0 on the season in 8 appearances, all out of the bullpen, a 4.09 ERA. 5 runs off 8 hits over 11 innings, 16 strikeouts, 6 walks, batters 211 against. As he finishes his warm-up tosses, Cruz Taylor will step back in for this lefty-lefty matchup. So let's see what Cruz can do here with 2 on and 2 out in the 5th. First pitch to Cruz on the outside corner, strike one. The 0-1. That came right down the middle, strike two. No balls, two strikes. Checked swing. Did it go around? No, it didn't. 1-2 the count. One ball, two strikes. The 1-2. Fouled away. Still 1-2 to Cruz. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Potential momentum swinger in this at bat for either team. First good opportunity the Nighthawks have had in this game. A 2-2 count with Cruz Taylor at the plate. Swung on and missed. And Scutolari gets out of the inning, leaving two Nighthawks stranded. We head to the sixth, still scoreless on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Man, it's Fox 2-3 out. Mark them with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks desk with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Jay Penley back out to work the sixth inning for the Nighthawks as Paul Grazzini will step in. Grazzini 0 for 2 in this game. First pitch is outside, ball one. Fouled back into the net. Ball and a strike from Penley to Grazzini. 1-1 the count. The pitch. Outside. 2-1. Grounded to the right side. Connor Fields throws over to Jake for out number 1. Brings up Cam Hill.
Now batting number 12, Cameron Hill.
Hill's walked and flown out. Both teams mustering just 3 hits. Both teams have left 4 stranded. Both teams have turned to double play. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. For the Bobcats, it came back in the first. (3-6-1). North Georgia went 4-6-3. Ball and a strike. Penley working from the stretch. Delivers. Missed low. 2-1. Popped up, shallow center field. Drifting back is Riley Frost. Cruz was sliding under Riley, who made the catch. 2 away for Casey Brown. Wind really whipping again, whistling through the grandstands as Casey Brown stands in. Cruz had his hat fly off as he slid in. Look at some of the people in the stands trying to hold on for dear life to their blankets. First pitch to Brown, swung for the fences and missed everything. The 0-1. Grounded through the left side. That'll be a base hit. So a 2-out single for KC Brown brings up Balin Moore.
Now batting number 24, Balin Moore.
One for 2 with a strikeout and a single. Jay nearing 100 pitches. That was number 93. The 1-0. Fouled back into the netting, 1-1. Ball and a strike. Popped up. Shallow left center. Wind takes it out to Arisborough, who makes the catch and retires the side. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Still scoreless. Nighthawk Sports Network.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
Meet Jessica Moore. Jessica was born to care. She always had your back. Like the time she spotted the neighbor kid, an approaching car, a puddle, and knew there was going to be a situation.
That's my best friend. She don't need no list, drive her own car.
Miss Hogan's class? Yeah, it's Atlantis. Nice. I don't think they had camels in Atlantis.
Really? Today, she's a teammate at Truist, the bank that starts with care. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank.
Conway, Levensteins, Hollenbeck due up against Scutellari here in the 6th. As North Georgia, if they can score a run here, they would have the opportunity to close it out in the 7th. First pitch, Conway tries to bunt and fouls it away. Good play in the stands by a fan, made the catch. That's how you catch the ball, guys, on the left side of the press box. You just go for it. The 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Scutellari out of the line. The pitch fouled off of Conway's foot. Let him walk that one off. So 0-2 on Conway. Works out of the wind and the pitch. High heat, strike 3. Brings up Levensteins.
Now batting, number 21, Nick Levenstein.
Scutellari's thrown 10 pitches, 8 strikes. First pitch to Levensteins. Outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Got Levenstein swinging, 1-1. Ball and a strike. First base side foul. 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. 2 away for Hollenbeck.
Number 34, Garrett Hollenbeck.
Hollenbeck 1 for 2. Singled and struck out. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Misses high. 2-0. Low 3-0 to Hollenbeck. Riley Frost waits on deck. Hoping for a chance here in this 6th inning. Down the middle, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming to Hollenbeck. Fouled off at the plate. Do it again. Payoff pitch again to Hollenbeck. Missed high, ball 4. So Hollenbeck reaches first. Riley Frost will stand in.
Now batting, number 7, Frost.
Bottom of the 6th, scoreless. Scutellari working from the stretch. First pitch right down the middle. Oh, 1 count. The 0-1 pitch. Caught the inside corner, 0-2. Pickoff attempt. Back behind Hollenbeck, just to keep him honest. Oh, 2 the count. Outside. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Lifted into shallow right center field, but playing in was Grazzini. He makes the catch and ends the inning. We're through 6 complete. Scoreless here at Bobstein Stadium on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad cause you're on your own? I can't find a little help from my friends, so I'm gonna try a little help from my friends.
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we're not going to leave anything on our plates because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there, and they never tasted this good.
About to start the 7th inning here in Dahlonega, as it'll be Julian Bellflower Sapp due up for Georgia College in the 7th. Still scoreless. Jay Penley back out to work a 7th inning. 95 pitches, 58 strikes. He's given up 4 hits, 3 walks, 4 punch outs.
Back up to bat for the Bobcats, number 29, David Julian.
So let's see what Julian can do here. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout, a single, and a stolen base. First pitch to Penley, or from Penley to Julian, is outside ball 1. Looked like Julian wanted to square and bunt there. See if that's just to see the pitch or if that's going to be a consistent thing. In for a strike, 1-1. Penley fields, flips in time. 1 away for Bellflower.
Now batting number 22, Brandon Bellflower.
That'll get through for a base hit.
Number 3, Palmer Sapp.
And Palmer Sapp will stand in. Tom Cantrell out of the dugout. And North Georgia looks like they're going to make a Wendy's call to the bullpen, as Jay's day done. And it will be Jake Arnold coming to the mound. We'll step aside, let him warm up, introduce Jake after these messages on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself. The rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers, and I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
North Georgia makes a Wendy's call to the bullpen. Wendy's located at 88 Pine Tree Way in Dahlonega. It'll be Jake Arnold, the senior from Peachtree City, moving in from first to pitch. Nick Levensteins comes out of the designated hitter spot into play first base, so the Nighthawks are dropping to 9. Arnold, not a save situation for him. He did get a save yesterday, his 3rd of the year. Now he's just in to try and hold Georgia College without a run after Jay threw 99 pitches. Penley responsible for the man on first. That's Bellflower. There is one away here in the 7th. So Arnold into pitch as Palmer Sapp stands in. Sapp 0 for 2, a pair of groundouts, one of which was a double play. Arnold will work from the stretch. First pitch, shot out to left center. Arispero's got a beat, makes the grab for out number 2. Bellflower will go back to first.
Number 18, Jerry Orenzo.
And this will bring up Dominic Orenzo. Shortstop's 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out. First pitch to Orenzo from Arnold. Missed low and away, ball 1. The 1-0 runner moving. Hit and run was on. Levenstein's Fields steps on the bag, retires the side. It's time to stretch here in Dahlonega, and the Nighthawks have a chance to win in the bottom half of a scoreless game here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? That is Fox 2-3 out. Mark him with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks desk with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Time now for your game reset presented by Truist Bank. Truist, committed to better. Georgia College, no runs off 5 hits. North Georgia, no runs off 3 hits. Bobcats have left 6 stranded. North Georgia's left 5 stranded. Both teams have turned a double play. Both teams excellent play from their starting pitching and also from their relief pitching at this point. North Georgia does have a chance to win it, though, here in the 7th. Second game of the doubleheader, only a 7-inning schedule. As Jake Arnold will lead things off.
Back up to bat, number 15, Jake Arnold.
So here's Arnold. First pitch to Scutellari, or from Scutellari to Arnold is fouled away, 0-1. The 0-1. Held back on the checked swing, 1-1 the count. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It gets to the backstop. Arnold trying to sprint down to first. The throw is in time. And Arnold down on strikes. That'll bring up Arisborough.
Now batting, number 14, Jorge Arisborough.
He's walked and struck out today. Let's see what he can do. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Scutellari out of the wind. Here's the pitch. Arisborough pops it foul, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Scutellari, his 5th strikeout of the day. That brings up Connor Frost.
Number 20, Connor Frost.
So let's see what Connor can do here with 2 outs. First pitch is low, ball 1. Low and away, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The wind, the pitch. Over the plate, 2-1. Bounces in, 3-1. Hitters count for Frost. The 3-1. Missed. A bit high. So Frost reaches and Hardigree stands in.
Number 17, Will Hardigree.
Hardigree will have to wait on the mound visit. This is just a cordial visit. Chance to make sure that know how they want to play. What pitches to throw to Hardigree here with a runner on. Again, game-winning run is now on base. As Will stand in. First pitch from Scutellari to Hardigree is through the left side for a base hit. So Nighthawks have 2 on for Cruz Taylor.
Back up to bat, number 22, Cruz Taylor.
Let's see what Cruz can do here. As time called. And now it'll be a pitching change for the Bobcats. As Georgia College will go to the bullpen. We'll step aside. Introduce you to the new Georgia College pitcher after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
Meet Jessica Moore. Jessica was born to care. She always had your back. Like the time she spotted the neighbor kid, an approaching car, a puddle, and knew there was going to be a situation.
That's my best friend. She don't need no lift, drive her own car.
Miss Hogan's class? Yeah, it's Atlantis. Nice. I don't think they had camels in Atlantis.
Really? Today, she's a teammate at Truist, the bank that starts with care. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank.
Georgia College going to the bullpen for Aiden McAllister. The Georgia Southern transfer pitched in the first game of this doubleheader. McAllister faced one batter, struck him out in 3 pitches. So he's definitely got pitches left on his arm. Only had to throw 3 in game 1 to do what he needed to do. And now he'll face Cruz Taylor, who's 0 for 2 in this game. As McAllister finishes his warm-up tosses, the game-winning run stands 121 feet across the diamond. It has to trek 180 feet across home. So now Cruz will set to stand in. Big at bat here for the senior Cruz Taylor. Connor Frost on second, so a base hit, and I imagine that Tom Cantrell's sending Frost. If it's in a gap, the game's likely over. If it's down a line, as the infield or the outfield playing, squeezing the gaps, that pitch hits Cruz. So the bases are going to be loaded for Tim Conway. Nowhere to put him.
Now batting number 5, Tim Conway.
If this isn't a pressure situation for McAllister, I don't know what is. Game on the line, bases loaded. Got a pitch to Conway. And now Coach Belcher going to come out to the mound and likely make a pitching change to go with a righty. And McAllister is less than pleased with himself, threw 1 pitch and hit Cruz Taylor. New pitcher coming into the game for Georgia College. We'll step aside. Introduce him to you after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad cause you're on your own? I can't find a little help from my friends, so I'm gonna try a little help from my friends.
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we're not going to leave anything on our plates because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there, and they never tasted this good.
Josh Patterson checks into the game for Georgia College. Redshirt sophomore from Bluffton, South Carolina, and a transfer from Florence Darlington Tech. He'll face Conway as Conway, a chance to win the game for the Nighthawks. Scudolari in line for the loss as he is responsible for Connor Frost at third. All Tim has to do is put the ball in play and make Georgia College make a play. So here's Tim Conway. Conway stands in. As big of a pressure situation as Patterson may have ever been in. Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Conway fouls the first pitch away, 0-1. Patterson wants a different baseball. Oh, and 1 count on Conway. That's in for a strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Out of the stretch, Patterson deals. Low and away, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, right down the middle, strike 3. Patterson with a fist pump. And we'll have some extra baseball. Nighthawks leave them loaded in the 7th. We head to the 8th, no score on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself, the rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers, and I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
Extra innings here in Dahlonega. No score between the Bobcats and the Nighthawks as we head to the 8th of this scheduled 7-inning game. The Nighthawks 1-2 in extra inning games this season. Bobcats 1-1 in extra inning games this season. North Georgia won their last one. It was a 10-inning affair against Georgia Southwestern in a game that was scheduled to go 7.
Back up to bat for the Bobcats, number 7, Austin Holloway.
The Bobcats lost their last one A 6-5 10-inning loss to Eckerd on the road back on February 11th. First pitch from Arnold to Holloway is low and inside, ball one. The 1-0. In the air, left field. Arisborough giving chase to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. Holloway with a home run over the left field wall. And the Bobcats have a 1-0 lead. That'll bring up Paul Grazzini.
Now batting number 2, Paul Grazzini.
Holloway, his first home run of the year. Brings up Grazzini. First pitch inside, ball one. The 1-0 outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Two 2-0 count. In for a strike. 2-1. Three and one now the count. Arnold working from the stretch. Through the left side for a base hit. Nobody out here in the 8th for Cam Hill.
Number 12, Cameron Hill.
And Tom Cantrell out of the dugout to make a visit to the mound. And North Georgia will make a Wendy's call to the bullpen. We'll step aside, introduce you to the new Nighthawk pitcher after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Man, it's Fox 2-3 out. Mark him with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
North Georgia makes a Wendy's call to the bullpen. Wendy's located at 88 Pine Tree Way in Dahlonega. Jacob Lassier, the sophomore righty, 6'3", 175 from Alpharetta, gets the nod here in the 8th inning, as he'll try and hold the Bobcats there. Levenstein's Hollenbeck, Frost, and then the pitcher spot in the lineup. So we'll see what the Nighthawks do here in the top half of the inning, and then hope that we figure out who the pinch hitter will be in the bottom half. Cam Hill standing in. Cam's 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 flyouts. Hill squares to bunt, lays it down. Lassier fields, throws over to first in time. Moves Grazzini up to second. That'll bring up Casey Brown. 1 away in the inning. And Brown will be intentionally walked to put runners on first and second for Balin Moore.
Now batting number 24, Balin Moore.
So force play at all the bags with 1 out for Moore. In the air left field. Aris Barreau comes in to make the catch for the second out, and that brings up David Julian.
Number 29, David Julian.
First pitch to Julian is fouled off down the right field line. The 0-1, first check on Grazzini at second. High and inside. 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2. That's fouled away. One ball, 2 strikes. Lassier out of the stretch. Fouled away. Still 1-2. Breaking ball, strike three, swung on and missed. And that retires the side, but not before the Bobcats get a home run from Holloway. They lead by 1 to the bottom of the 8th we go here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
Meet Jessica Moore. Jessica was born to care. She always had your back. Like the time she spotted the neighbor kid, an approaching car, a puddle, and knew there was going to be a situation.
That's my best friend. She don't need no lift, drive her own car.
Miss Hogan's class? Yeah, it's Atlantis. Nice. I don't think they had camels in Atlantis.
Really? Today, she's a teammate at Truist, the bank that starts with care. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank.
Levensteins, Hollenbeck, Frost due up here in the 8th inning. Nighthawks need 1 to tie, 2 to win.
Levensteins.
Patterson back on the mound for Georgia College. A severe shift on the infield for the Bobcats. First pitch to Patterson. Or from Patterson to Levensteins is outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Out of the stretch. That caught the outside corner, 1-1. Long shadows cast by the sunset in right field. The 1-1. Levensteins rips it down the line in right. It is a fair ball. Levy rounds first and he'll head towards second. He'll slide in head first. Hangs onto the bag. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting number 34, Garrett Hollenbeck.
So Garrett Hollenbeck will stand in. With a runner on second and nobody out. Riley Frost on deck. Deep breath from Hollenbeck as he sets to stand in. And now he steps in. Levensteins leads off second. Patterson wants to check on him. Now Patterson comes set at the waist. Levensteins leads. First pitch to Hollenbeck's in for a strike, 0-1. Third baseman Sapp playing in, as is Bellflower at first. Low and away. 1-1. One and one the count to Garrett Hollenbeck. Patterson checks on Levensteins, comes to the plate well outside. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Outside, 3-1. Hitters count for the redshirt freshman from Lambert High School. Riley Frost waits on deck. Chop to the left side. Patterson fields. Only one plays to first. Gets the out, but it moves the runner over to third and Levensteins. So one away now for Riley Frost. Anything in the outfield likely scores Levensteins.
Number 7, Riley Frost.
Infield will play in for the Bobcats. Deep breath from Frost, gets set to stand in to face Patterson. One away here in the 8th. Tying run 90 feet away. That's the run that can extend the game and keep the sweep hopes intact. First pitch is in for a strike to Frost, 0-1. Infield in, outfield in. Try and prevent this tying run from coming home. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. A ball and a strike to the freshman from Roswell and Pope High School. Looking for his second hit of the day. Chops one over the third baseman, and we're tied 1-1. A big base hit from Riley Frost to keep the game alive. And now a pinch hitter coming in is Parker Ingram. Parker Ingram, a freshman from Gray.
Now batting, number 10, Parker Ingram.
Ingram on the year. 2 for 20. One of his 2 hits is a double. First pitch gets to the backstop. Frost advances to second on the wild pitch. And it's 1-0. Game-winning run across the diamond from Ingram. One ball, no strikes. The pitch is low, 2-0. Frost getting a massive lead at second base. Trying to get into the head of Patterson. And now an intentional walk to Ingram to bring up Jorge Arispero.
Number 14, Jorge Arispero.
Arispero's 0 for 2 with a walk, a pair of strikeouts. Georgia College rolling with Patterson the whole way. Nobody up in the bullpen for the Bobcats. Nighthawks have action in their bullpen should the game find a ninth inning as Parker Ingram pinch hit for Lassier. So here's Arispero. 2 on, 1 out. The only one that matters, though, is the one at second base. First pitch right down the middle for a strike. Georgia College walked Ingram to get a force out at every bag. The 0-1. Arispero to third, could be 2. Sapp over to Brown for 1, over to first, not in time. Arispero legs it out. Runners are on the corners. And that brings up Connor Frost.
Now batting, number 20, Connor Frost.
His brother Riley is on third. His brother extended the game for sure. Now can Connor finish it? Two away. Runners on the corners. First pitch to Connor, low and away, ball 1. There is an open bag, so you don't have to pitch to Connor, but Will Hardigree stands on deck, who has been seeing the ball pretty well today. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. They want to pitch to Connor. Two and 0 the count on Connor Frost. The pitch is low, 3-0. Gets away from Holloway a little bit. Arispero plays safe at first and stays close to the bag, so he didn't know where the ball went. 3-0 count on Connor Frost. And Connor will be intentionally walked to load the bases for Will Hardigree.
Number 17, Will Hardigree.
Pressure situation for Patterson. He got out of it in the 7th. Can he do it again in the 8th? Or will North Georgia walk it off? First pitch to Hardigree. Down the middle, strike 1. The 0-1. Outside. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled back. 1-2. Patterson a strike away from getting out of his second bases loaded jam in as many innings. Hardigree stands in, bases loaded, 1-2 pitch coming. Found the outside corner, strike 3, and the Nighthawks, while they tied it, could not pull ahead. We go to the 9th. Nighthawks and Bobcats tied at 1 on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad cause you're on your own? I can't find a little help from my friends. So I'm gonna try a little help from my friends.
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we're not going to leave anything on our plates because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there, and they never tasted this good.
North Georgia makes a Wendy's call to the bullpen. Wendy's located at 88 Pine Tree Way in Dahlonega. The senior Caleb Mitchell, lefty 6 feet from Lilburn, and Parkview High School, a transfer from Mercer. 5 appearances on the year for Caleb, a 3.86 ERA, 4 2/3 innings of work, 2 runs off 4 hits. Batters 2-11 against him, 2 strikeouts to 3 walks for the lefty. It'll be Bellflower, Sapp, and Arenzo due up. So here's Brandon Bellflower. One for 2 on the day with a walk and a strikeout. First pitch grounded to the left or right side, excuse me. Frost Fields throws over to Levenstein's in time for out number 1. Brings up Palmer Sapp.
Now batting for the Bobcats, number 3, Palmer Sapp.
Sapp's 0 for 3. He's flown out, grounded into a double play. Mitchell works from the stretch. Delivers outside, ball 1. Outside as well, 2-0. Reminder tomorrow on NSN, softball action. North Georgia and Young Harris wrap up a 3-game set here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. A noon first pitch. A little Sunday matinee. Two and 1 count now on Sapp. Just missed the outside corner, 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. Nighthawks do have action in the bullpen, although with the sun setting, cannot tell you who's out there. Full count now on Sapp. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Two away now for Dominic Arenzo.
Now batting number 18, Jerry Orenzo.
Arenzo's 0 for 3. A fly out, a pair of groundouts on the day. First pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Nighthawks have the top of the lineup due up in the bottom of the ninth. Popped up right field. Conway there, makes the grab, inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bobcats in the ninth. We head to the bottom half. Tied at 1 here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself. The rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
Top of the lineup due up to face Josh Patterson here in the ninth. As North Georgia looks to win their second straight extra inning game and finish off the sweep of the Bobcats.
Number 22, Cruz Taylor.
Here comes Cruz Taylor standing in. So let's see what Cruz can do here. First pitch to Taylor. In for a strike, 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. Taylor, Conway, Levenstein's due up for the Nighthawks. The 0-2's outside, 1-2. Nighthawks still have in the dugout available Jack Davis, Mark Tucker, Justin Bailey, Clay Stevenson that could swing bats if need be. So plenty of pinch hitters available if you run into that pitcher spot enough times. Tom Cantrell hoping he doesn't have to worry about that. The 2-2. Inside, and the count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Taylor stands in. Patterson winds and delivers. Chopped back toward the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. Cruz going to round first and then throw on the brakes as he leads things off with a single. And Tim Conway will stand in.
Now batting number 5, Tim Conway.
Action in the Bobcat bullpen. They've got a lefty up and moving. I imagine that would be to face Nick Levensteins. Conway squares to bunt. Lays it down the first baseline beautifully. Patterson only one play to first. Conway does his job. Now Nick Levensteins will stand in, and he'll be intentionally walked, I believe. Yes, he will. So Levensteins to first base. That brings up Garrett Hollenbeck.
Now batting number 34, Garrett Hollenbeck.
So I think that what would have happened is if Conway had reached base, then they would have brought in the lefty to face Levensteins. But since there's a base open, intentionally walk him and now bring Hollenbeck to the plate. 1 out, 2 on. Riley Frost waits on deck. He extended the game in the 8th with the RBI single. But Hollenbeck gets a shot first. He's 1 for 3. Patterson comes to the plate, misses outside. Ball 1. Cruz has got speed. A base hit, he's coming home. Can almost guarantee it. The 1-0 gets to the backstop. Wild pitch moves everyone up 90 feet. And now a 2-0 count on Hollenbeck. Do they walk Hollenbeck to load the bases? They do. And that brings up Riley Frost. No, 1 out for Riley Frost. The last time he was in this position, he chopped one over Palmer Sapp's head to tie the game. Anything that gets past the infield, game over. One away for Frost. Infield in. First pitch to Riley. Misses low, ball 1. Nowhere to put him. Got to pitch to him. A walk ends it. A hit ends it. A fly ball potentially ends it. The 1-0. That's in for a strike, 1-1. Believe that's Mark Tucker on deck, and it is. Switch hitter, so it doesn't matter who they have in the game. He's going to probably bat. 1-1, misses, 2-1, and nearly got past Holloway. That's the other thing. A wild pitch might end it. Two balls and a strike. And now I think Holloway needs a new mitt, as his mitt broke. Definitely don't want a broken mitt to cause you not to be able to catch a ball and allow the winning run to come across. 2-1 the count. Nighthawk fans going to make some noise in the stands. Frost standing in, 2 balls and a strike. The pitch in the air, foul. It'll get out of play, 2-2. Two and two the count. Bases loaded. The pitch to Frost. Lined into right field, down for a base hit, and North Georgia gonna get the win as Frost gonna run into right field and celebrate with the team. North Georgia walks it off with a Frost single. He brings home both games, and the brooms are out as North Georgia completes the sweep. We'll step aside, come back and wrap this one up right after these messages on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Right, Joyride Beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I'd really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high though. Hi. Hey. Oh my God, there it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead. God, I'm good.
Goodbye, LA, until another time. When can we call it love? Think we crossed the line.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student.
North Georgia wins 2-1 in walk-off fashion as Riley Frost comes through in the clutch, scores the tying run in the 8th on a single, scores the game-winning run in the 9th on a walk-off single to right field. The Nighthawks complete the sweep of Georgia College, first time that they've swept the Bobcats since 2008 when they won all 3 regular season games and then also won in the postseason over the Bobcats. It's been a long time since North Georgia has completed a season sweep of the Bobcats. And that streak finally broken as North Georgia will improve on the year to 18-11, 7-5 in league play. And that brings North Georgia a lot closer to the top of the standings in the conference. At 7-5, North Georgia is now up in at least a tie, at least 5th, maybe even higher in a tie for 3rd or 4th place, dependent on the rest of the weekend with Georgia Southwestern and Young Harris. North Georgia will be at home on Tuesday. We'll have it for you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network as they take on Anderson in non-conference play. We hope you'll join us then. We hope you'll join us tomorrow afternoon as North Georgia softball wraps up their 3-game set against Young Harris. First pitch set for high noon inside Haynes and Carolyn Hill Stadium. Will be live just prior to the top of the hour. North Georgia completes the sweep of Georgia College with a doubleheader sweep here on Saturday. For the entire Nighthawk Sports Network crew, I'm Walker McCrary signing off. North Georgia winners, 2-1 in extras here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.